Dukes. I'm about to go back to it. I couldn't find my razor scraper, so I've got a sharp chisel. It was sharp when I started, so it was all right. I try not to eat too much, Ma. I had a leg. I'm sorry. I had a wing, like a full wing, some black-eyed peas and mashed potatoes. So that'll get me through the rest of the afternoon. And I left the chicken breast. I picked a little off the chicken breast, but I saved the rest of it for dinner tonight. And jalapeno cornbread. So, all right, let me go crawl around on the ground and get off this gum. Colleen, welcome in. You guys, welcome back. I appreciate you keeping me up, even though I'm not real interactive. But yeah, I got to crank out the public watch hours, so. And I've got this turned down enough that I don't think...
God damn, you fine as fuck.
We are in public, but I got it turned down so nobody can see that the camera's on. It's real dark. So I'll come back and check on the chat in a little while. You guys don't worry about me. Thanks for having me on. I got this. I'm going to go try and wear out the knees on these overalls I don't like so I can start wearing the other ones. All right, going to it. I've been looking for that. Yes, I'm hydrating.
Man, that dude wanted to sell no roller paper for a $1.
Yeah, and if you're a person that spits your gum on the ground, stop it. Just stop it.
Everything?
That dude just walked in. He's pouring concrete on a job just across the street, and his boots are just covered with wet concrete, and he just went inside. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm going to ruin this. I'm going to have to sharpen it again. It was really sharp before I started using it on concrete. Did that charge? All right, everybody being good. Survive 25. Uh-oh. Mama. You just did a short live? I didn't see you were on. I'm sorry, Colleen. Get it back to you. Andy Gig Live, buddy. Waiting to see you. I just can't stay up. I can't stay up so late anymore, so. But I'm gonna go this weekend and stay up. I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it. Hope you're feeling good. Thanks for coming in, man. We're cleaning up. This place was such a mess. Like when I got here this morning, there's shelves, ladders, just garbage everywhere. So I see it almost every day. This is my hangout when we're doing meat puppets. I always stop in here at least once. And it's owned by a friend of mine, so when it starts getting rough, we just come over here. We just come over here to help them out. So thanks for being here, dude. I gotta go to work though. I'm hydrating, Ma. I promise. And y'all check out Indie Gig Life's channel if you have not. I had an instance the other day. I had the dog in the car, and we came upon a motorcycle accident. I thought about you, dude. Not that that's, I mean, I know that's a bad association. So, Presley, welcome in, buddy. I like the hat. Yeah, look, I can even get my ears up under it. So, all right, I gotta get to work. People think I'm just sitting in the corner talking to myself. It's really weird. Been off a few weeks. Yo, from Daytona, or Dayton, Ohio. Then Firewatch tonight? Nice. Yeah, Presley, I got it extra big because I wanted to be almost out to my shoulders. But yeah, this was it's a hot day. And this is an all-day shaded job, so I don't even have to wear long sleeves. Did you get an eyeful, Presley? I briefly saw some skin over my shoulder, so I figured you saw it. Right. Now I'm looking at everybody's shoes as they come in. Yeah, you guys check out the Blind Carpenter. That guy, he's been doing it. He did a video about how to make shorts, real easy video on how to make shorts. It was like 2 minutes long. It shows you all the basics of making quick shorts. So I can't wait to see the results. Everybody that watches that, the improvement in shorts. And then he's also been messing with that AI voicing. So that's going to be a good one too. How to do the AI voices. I'll ask him to do a video about that too. Alright, I can't talk all day, guys. Can't do it. It means I gotta unplug something up here. We'll figure it out. Alright, getting back to it. Thanks for hanging out. And the thumbs ups. And yeah, I'll check back in just a minute. I got a little bit to finish in that corner, and then I can start spreading the muriatic acid. Always leery when a pressure washer doesn't have a ground on it. got a water leak somewhere. My pressure's low. You can hear it sputtering. Why, you need some pressure washer done? Well, my owner's a friend of mine. So whenever it needs done, I just go do it. Good luck out there. I know it's a fun gig, man. Dirty, clean, dirty, clean. What's that? You want to know what it is? Look, I pressure washer. Bucket right there, 2 buckets, right? Half level water, half gallon aromatic acid. Get the fuel store, swim to the store. Put half of it in there, and then you just gently just move it around. Stay out of it, don't breathe it. Let it sit there for a couple minutes, close off. Turn it blazing white. We're going to do the best on stain. I'm still going to have film and rust. What you got? I got one in the car. Yeah, I got it. I got to figure it out. Yeah, to go. Yeah, it spins what's inside. Yeah, I got it. I got 4,000 PSI. That hard to do. I'm gonna get you back. Yeah, because I know it. Cars ain't free. You're gonna come back up? Oh, you mean that? Yeah, when you come back, see how you let me know. Good to meet you. You want to race? That's me, yeah. You're a Spider, though, right? Yeah. I'm an Eclipse. I'm an Eclipse. So mine didn't come in a convertible, but they're the same car.
They are.
Same rims. Your rims look better than mine. Your paint looks better than mine. I bought mine. It was crushed in the back. Guy got hit from behind and knocked him into another car. So I just put those 2 pieces on there. But it looks like a race car, right?
It does.
Yours looks nice. The same year, I think. What? 5, 05, 6.
03.
That looks great for an 03. You got a new spray on it? I take it.
No.
My paint's coming off all over the place.
No, that's the original, everything except the top. I
Right,
replaced the
those
top,
go out, yeah.
and I added the grill on the front.
No, that's a sweet car. I traded out my my headlights down at the bottom. I got the blue LED for the fog lights. I run them all the time too. So, but yeah, sometimes people see it and they're like, "That's black and white. I better slow down." You know, like it looks like a cop car from afar. But I took it to Canada, and apparently in Canada there's no there's no 3 Diamonds. There's no Mitsubishi. They don't sell them for some reason. They don't have an import deal with them. And everybody's like, "What kind of car is that?" You know? But yeah, for a almost 20-year-old car, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
180. That's what I'm saying. What you got?
92.
92,000? You don't take it nowhere, do you?
Well, I bought it in Florida, down by Miami. It was a snowbird car.
Oh,
I bought it, had it about 7, 8 years. It had 36,000 on it when I bought
Oh,
it.
they didn't do nothing.
No,
They didn't do nothing.
no. I mean, I only drove it half of the year.
No.
Did you get yours here in Hattiesburg?
No, I bought it from a guy down in Pascagoula, and it was a weird situation because his soon-to-be mother-in-law was giving him a new car, and it was still mangled on the front and the back, and he just wanted to get rid of it, and I was like, "I'll give you $500 for it," and I put 90,000 miles on it for that money so far, and I'm just like, "God, the front and the back cap, $200, you know." And then I had to put a tire and a battery in it this season. And that was $400, so I'm like, man, I'm almost into this car for $1,000 for the mileage.
Yeah.
So,
How long have you had yours?
That's had to be 2014.
Do you live in Hattiesburg? I've never seen you before.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm off. Oh, you know why? The last 2 years I've been riding my electric bike. I'm riding around on a green electric bike everywhere. And that thing sat there till the battery went
Do you
dead.
ride on the long way?
Sometimes. But it's electric, so I can go illegal fast. So I can go on Harvey for a short stint, but I try not to. But the long route, I love it because, I can go all the way to Kettle, I can go all the way to Brent.
Yeah. I'm about to go ride mine on the electric bike, but I don't have an electric bike.
Yeah, no, I'm getting spoiled. Oh, I only pedal in the winter. I'll pedal in the winter.
Stay warm.
So
Right. Well, I'm Jan.
Go.
Nice to meet you. I'll wave if I see you next time.
All right, don't look too bad at my paint, but look, we both got a dent and almost the exact. You
I
got one in
know.
there,
A tree, a limb landed on mine.
and mine paint like that. I don't know. I want to clean it, but every time I clean it, more clear coat comes off. So I'm like,
Oh, no.
probably acting
That's
like
crazy.
it.
That's crazy.
If you need your rims done, you just pull around here. I'll spray them off.
Thanks.
Here, if you're wondering what that was all about, look. Let me see if I can switch this real quick. Look, that's her car. And that's my car. Hers is a Spider with a convertible. So, anyway, we were just being funny. Where are we working? Alright, let me get back to work, guys. Personally, we're at the Quickie Mart. At the Quickie Mart. Did it all for the Quickie. Alright, let me put you. Alright, hold still.
Have a good day.
You too.
Who's clear the salt?
I just got that clean as you can, try not to put the water. I just got it.
I won't get it. Come on, my man.
What are we doing? Are we causing trouble in here? Sippy, welcome in. Barton RV, and welcome in. made a short puppy Eden. Nice. Get the summer vibe out. So. Well, I don't know if you saw, but I was talking to that lady that came up, and we had the same car. And then I was talking to that guy who has a pressure washing business, and he's like, "Man, what do you like, how do you get this job?" And I was like, "Man, I just do what needs to be done." Ambulance. That wasn't damn funny. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. We're about to go ride down, and in fact, let me find out if the truck is down there, because I don't want to leave if the truck is not there. Is the truck at the shop? Question mark. I need the rotating spray tip out of the console. Oh, stupid thing. It never hears me because my microphone's in the back. Is the truck at the shop? Question mark. I need the rotating spray nozzle of the console. Let's find out what our truck is today. Thanks for coming in, Zippy. Presley, what are we working? We're at the computer today. It's about to start getting busy. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to just get this spray going. I may just wrap it up and see what happens. Let me get the answer from this guy, and then I'll go. Thank you guys for hanging out and the 8 thumbs up. Enjoy it. Keep watching. All right, it's car time, guys. Let's do this. We got to go grab that tip from the shop. That'll give me a nice little 5 minutes to drink my drink. Ah. Go see what these guys are doing. Looking good. What was there before? Asphalt? I mean, it's probably been there 50 years.
It was terrible. There was sinkholes in it.
Would you use rebar or that metal mesh?
Mesh in the concrete.
It won't go nowhere this time. Have a good one. I'm in everybody's business. All right, hold tight. Throw you guys in the car. I got too much junk in my pockets. I got that guy's trash. In fact, let me go throw away that guy's trash in the dumpster. Oh yeah, there we go. Car ride. Yeah, Sippy. I just keep adding. Why do I feel like I can't talk right with the radio up loud? But I got it up loud for the pressure over the pressure washer. Sorry about the ding. I just keep filling my cup with, I had soda in it at one point, but now I'm just putting ice. Fox, welcome in. We're hard at it, buddy. We're doing part 2. We had a random guy stop by, and I'm doing a pressure washing job. It's not really my specialty, but it needed to be done. And anyway, a random guy came by, and he was like, hey, do you know how to... you know, I was like, I don't know about how to get the gum off. And he's like, well, you use this rotating tip and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, say less. Like, I have one of those. So we're going to go pick it up. And we're going to see if we can make some damage. Here, I'll show you real quick. We're just cleaning up the front of this place right here. I'll point the camera right at this guy. Just give me a second. It's the Quickie Mart from The Simpsons. It's literally called, oh, stop focusing over there. It's literally the Quickie Mart from The Simpsons. So, there's the side. It's got a little Bart Simpson inside of it. And these are the same colors from the cartoon. So, anyway. That was my 2020 project, you guys. I had lockdown. Everybody was in lockdown. I hired the painter, picked the colors, and got it done. It was funny. It was a pretty good little social media hit 4 years ago. I kept telling them that they need to do like gas station encounters, which is they make fun of the shoplifters and stuff. And then I was like, nah, let's do the Simpsons instead. So it's themed that way inside too, and eventually I'll order a, I don't know, $3,000 or $5,000 front window package to make it look like you're looking into the cartoon. So when you drive by, it looks like you're, looking into the store, the three-dimensional view of the inside of the store. So, anyway, I need somebody to draw that up for me. I haven't done it yet, and it's been 3 years. So. But that is the plan. But it's got the big sign out at the road. I got those ordered and everything. And I ordered a bunch of hats and stuff for the inside. But they refused to say the catchphrase, so it's fine. Yeah. But yeah, it was a big day up there. I got to see the refrigerator tech. I met a lady with the same car as me. Some random pressure wash guy tell me how to fix that thing. I better have the keys to get in the ship. But tell me how to get the glue or the gum off. So we're gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna do the muriatic acid today. It's about to be 5 o'clock and there's gonna be people all up in here. So I'll just come do it super early in the morning when there's nobody. It'll be cool. Anyway, where am I going? Oh yeah, the shop. Oh, I can't show you guys where the bat cave is. So you gotta look at me. Sorry. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, please. Because I'm gonna shave this off at 1,000 subscribers, and I hate it. I hate it, so don't make me suffer. Hit the subscribe button. And thanks for all the likes, too, guys. Hanging out with me during the day. People are like, what do you do? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to say I do. Nobody's employee. I like to say that I'm gainfully self-unemployed. I only take jobs I want to take. And then you guys got me doing that, the meat puppets. This is something to do at night. That's just so we can hang out and talk. So, let's see. So yeah, if you're new, I have Fortnite content, 4,000 squad wins. I got e-bike, electric bike content. I'm not plugging the company's name. I just did plug Fortnite. I do vlogs. Carpentry. What else have we done on stream, guys? Pools. We've done a bunch of pools. Yeah, I need to get, looks like another 125 or something before I'm going to look like, I'm telling you, it's not going to happen until Christmas, and I'm going to look like Santa. That's what's going on. And I don't know why it grows white like this. I swear I'm not that old. All right, we're at the bat cave. Nobody look. Nobody look. I would plug the bat cave, but the bat cave's busy enough. All right, guys, this is gonna take. I just have to go in and get the keys, open the truck, and grab it. All right, I do have. It's the only key that I have. So. Oh yeah, I forgot I do the train stuff. And I've been debating. Do I go up and see Steve? They're having some sort of on the 14th of June. They're having some sort of gathering up there, and there's a guy from North Carolina that's going to go up there with him. And so I could drive to North Carolina and catch a ride with that other streamer, or I could just get a train pass and then take it. It's 30. I looked it up. It's 36 hours to get there on the train from here. So anyway, maybe that should be the poll. But my problem is if I go to Wilmington, then I have to find a butter sitter because I can't get on the train. So anyway, all right, be right back. Good. We just got to get this job done. What time is it here? It's got to be nearing 4. That's why I want to get. Yeah, this has been all day long. Let's see. This stream. What was it? It was 2 hours earlier, and this I said it was going to take 3 hours to do this, but I knew it was really going to take 4 hours to do this. What did I do with the keys? So sorry, I've got the phone screen down real low so the battery will last really long, which I should be charging. This is, I'm not going to show the company, but there you go. This is a handy dandy little job, and this gets good charging out of it. That's what I like to carry for small appliances and stuff. I know it's bad on my battery, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You're here working for your script. Thanks, Indy. The different niche. Who are we talking? Who got all the? Gets all the free. I do get all the free memberships. Do you know why, Indy? I'm going to tell you why, and this is the truth. The truth is, I have a couple of Google accounts, and I was in Google so early that like I was buying I would create email addresses and then I would sell them, putting them up on eBay, like the Baltimore Orioles at Gmail and stuff like that. And then I'm also a really stupid high-level Google reviewer because I've been to 47 states, and every time I travel, I put up my honest opinion on Google, and I think that and interacting with the channels a lot gets them for me, because I've gotten them for channels that I've never even said anything in. I guess they just looked at the thing and, you know, like said, oh, he watched this for X amount of times, or whatever the deal is. And that is probably, it has something to do with interaction with the channel as well. But I had on my alt account, it's funny you say that, Indy, is I have gifting turned off, and anytime there's some sort of gifting, it pops up and it's just like, you could be a recipient of, all you have to do is go and agree to this, and I never do. So my other account, which got 50 subs and can go live very soon, yeah, he's never going to have gifting. He doesn't have any payment attached to him either. So anyway, that's my working theory. What, they're putting in a walking bridge. I wonder what they had the big crane down here for. We're gonna have to go check that out. There was a parking lot over there that was like totally worthless and useless, and now it's actually bridging between the two, and then to a spiral stair. So oops, I hope you're putting in an elevator there, because otherwise that's 100% not ADA accessible. But whatever, we'll see what they do. I wanted to like it. I mean, I liked the bridge, guys. I'll do an inspection on that later. So yeah, I need that 1,000 subs so I can shave. That's what it is. You have to get your webpage made now, Andy. Oh, come on, it's not a stop sign. You don't understand how a roundabout works, do you? Your brain is just hurting right now. What is rolling around back there? It doesn't matter, we're almost back. For web pages, honestly, I'll tell you what I think, Andy, about web pages, because I have a bunch of websites that are active, friends' websites that I host and stuff like that. Like, I've got a friend who does a chess website where the people go on there and they play chess with each other, right? And it costs like $10 a year. But the problem with a website is it's just a static thing unless you are pushing people to it. And then you have to say, well, why are you pushing people to your website? Is it to sell them something, more information about you, or what exactly it is? And then are you going to do an AdSense, and you're going to let somebody else decide what advertisement goes up on your page? And so I hate to say it, but the majority of the businesses that I know they do a lot on Facebook, and I am not on there. I did that for businesses for money for a bunch of years, hosting and all that garbage for different businesses, different contracts, and I just finally gave it up. There were a couple of their terms of services that changed that just made it like totally undesirable. And then when they bought out WhatsApp, they were basically about to they got everybody's connections. They know, because you would end up putting in there your cousin or your work person, or you were grouping them for them. And so I just kind of stayed out of that. And I was like, I don't want nothing to do with that update. And then I just failed. And like, I haven't looked back, and I don't miss it at all. And I had 10, like I said, I had 10 years on Facebook. But that's what some of the, you can use it for businesses, and I have a Facebook account, but it has 0 friends, and it's just an administrator on a bunch of pages. So, but it has a use. It has a use, and that way, you're just getting seen by more people, and you don't have to pay for the hosting. But if you need any help with the website, buddy, you let me know. 408. I can help you with the design if you'd like. But I'd like to know what exactly you want to serve up, and then that will determine the type of things for the business to get riders and deliveries. You know what? Honestly, man, you can get. You can get a pre-made app. You can buy a pre-made app for that. There's an open source version, I'm sure. There's been a bunch of them that have developed. They're just basically the same code as Uber or Lyft or whatever. And but you would be the only driver, so you would get every request. So you could decline it or not. All right, I don't know what's up with this dude. He's just lingering out front. All right, I got this, I got that. All right, we're gonna get out of this car, guys. Sweat. I'll leave the water here. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Luke, thanks for coming in. Orange Loom, just a friend. Thank you earlier. All those compliments. Dudes don't get compliments. We remember them. Deviously sailing. Always help each other. You just clicked on it now because you weren't subbed. It's cool. I mean, I do the same thing. I have the 2 accounts, and sometimes I'll look and I'll be like, oh, look, I've been hanging out with my alt account with my friend of a long time, and then realize that I haven't subscribed to my alt account. So thanks for clicking it, Fox. All right, we gotta get back to work. I got that sprayer in my pocket. Oh, we're just gonna go with the gum. We're not gonna do the rest of it today because I'm done at 5 o'clock. So we're gonna give this whatever amount of time, and then we're gonna get good dip.
You spill me a Coke.
Sir?
You spill me a Coke. I got like 75 cents.
You need a Coke? I'm gonna steal another soda. Give him lots of ice. It's better for him. You got the domain name. Yeah, I own the Tornado Garden, but I haven't been active on it. I've got a couple ideas for the site design, but And I don't have anything to sell, Indy. Oh, I just dumped soda down the front of me. That sucks. Alright. Whatever. He hangs around all the time. He's one of the regular hard luck cases, so it's fine. At least he didn't ask me for money. I don't care. It doesn't really cost him toss pennies. Cost pennies. And guess what? He left the front of the property, so that was worth the money right there. Better just give it to him than have him hang around, bug for good customers. What did I do with that sprayer? This is the one we went to go get. It rotates inside of here and it goes like that. Alright, let me quit standing in the corner talking to myself. In fact, give me a couple minutes, guys. Let me go to the little boy's room.
You have a good day now, man. Yeah, you too, man.
Every time I walk away from this phone, I'm worried it's not going to be here. Alright, yeah, let me knock this out. Let's see if this is going to take this gum off. We'll give it a try. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I'm going to give it a try. Hopefully it doesn't just dig up. Right, back to it. Where's my hat? Oh well, I'm not in the sun.
What's going on here? Oh, good. You all enjoying today? Hey, that's everything, but I ain't got nothing to do.
Look, I got a machine in there, a crushed ice machine that's going to come out and probably in the next week. So if you want to stop by and grab it, it'll be yours. It's up to one on the counter.
They gonna let me have it.
Yeah, take it.
They gonna, I have to, they have to tell, let them know.
You'll see it, but you know, next to the Coke machine in there,
Sometimes you don't know these people.
I can tell this to you. He wants to give you, he wants you to pay it? No.
No, he ain't gonna let me have it. I mean, yeah, we could have some stuff sitting
I'm
outside.
telling you, you can have it. Because I'm going to install it anyway. And then I'm be the one that has to take it out. So,
What day you gonna be in?
I'll be here the day, I don't know, whenever they get it. So, I don't know. But I'm just telling you. But leave him your number, give me your number.
I just, but I know. got on Green Street at the store, something. And
It ain't the same owner.
They
Ain't the
gon'
same owner.
I know, but still, these folks ain't gonna do it. They done
I'm
had some
telling you,
stuff-
it's me. It's me. I'll give it to you. What you need?
Oh, I need your phone. I mean,
Here, no, I got another. I'm gonna pull it out of there, and I'm gonna install the other one, and I'm gonna have to put that one in the dumpster. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll just text you the day up.
Well, text me that day up then. I'll be here when you get here. Be here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll
Because
give
I
you
need
the-
help hauling it out. There's my cell phone number on there.
Okay.
And just text me and let me know. Fred.
Fred, yeah, that's my name.
All right.
Your name what? Joe?
There
Joe?
it is.
I appreciate that.
No sweat. I got to get rid of it, and it needs to go. And you got a truck, and I saw you hauling stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
You lucky day.
You ain't got to even have that in hold. I get 5%. You gotta do it and let me go.
I will. That's what I'm saying. Text me, you got your number.
Sweet. I got rid of that piece of junk. Now all I got to do is take it out. All right. So the guy that came by earlier with the pressure washing business that said, use that tip on that gum. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I have his card. Let's give him a shout out. Because that just tore that right off. It takes that gum right off. And I'm not going to do the muriatic acid today. Let's see. He was my number one. He's my last photo. All right. This shout out is to Thomas All Around Services. Walkways, lawn care, pressure washing, washes boats, RVs. No job too big or small. Thank you for that advice, Thomas. That was really handy, buddy. All right, let me get this gum off this thing, and we can go home for the day. Thanks for hanging out. All the thumbs up. Love you guys. If you're new, subscribe. We don't know what we're doing tomorrow, so tomorrow's show is completely different from today's show.
Sidewalk. Get this gum off, man. You see somebody spit the gum on the ground, just slap them for me, all right? I was like, come on, you know? Like, the trash can's always right there. They couldn't make it, you know?
It's hard to come up.
This thing, I had a guy earlier running a pressure wash business named Thomas came by, and he's like, how'd you get this job? And I was like, how do I get the gum off? And he told me, he's like, go get that tip. I had it in the shop. I went and got it. It's doing a good job. So, we'll see. All right?
I text you.
You got it. Yeah. Just let me know. You can have it. I think it's been leaking on that counter for about 10 years. I'm so sick. So I just got to get him to pull the trigger on doing it. And I got the quotes. So,
I appreciate it.
yep, have a great day, sir. All right, now.
I'm sorry. I'm not upset. It's those concrete guys over there. I'm running the pressure washer. All of a sudden, it just cuts off, fills over there. So he's over there filling up buckets of water like they own the place. This little. He's like, you ain't gonna yell at me. I was like, man, you didn't know I was pressure washing? No, sir. It's like, man, whatever. It's fine. I'm just trying to get home by 5 o'clock, y'all. About to get grumpy. Waiting on him to fill up a bucket. Maybe he's going to turn me back on. There we go. All right.
This. Come on. What do you think? You like it? This gets the gum off. Oh, there's no gum over there. Look at that. I'm gonna get all these two. And then, dude, I ain't even put the gum on yet. What is this? Candy Crush song? Is this song? No, it's super strong. I gotta get the air out of the line. The guy disconnected my hose. When I sprayed, so now I gotta let the air out. You wanna do it? I'll let you do it, but you're usually gonna get wet. I sprayed the car off. Because I got some air out. Whatever that is. You had soda on the side. Alright, that looks good. Solid, right? You want to do it? I know you want to do it. Don't spray me. That's not good. You ready? Hold on. Go ahead. Right there. Close as you can. Alright, we'll go home. We finish up. No, they will cut. They will cut. Yeah, they will cut. Scared me. You gotta have to have some training, sir. You're not qualified on this equipment yet.
What in the world is going on here? Look at this, just rolled in. What is that? Can you believe that? They're riding in the back of a trailer. Like, I can't believe it. Yeah. That can't be legal. All right, so this is what we're doing. 4 guys in the back of a trailer. All right, come on. Amazing. All right, last look. 4 guys. Never mind. There's a car in the way. 4 guys riding in the back of a trailer down the main street of this town. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. All right. You guys hold tight right there. It's as good as it gets. All right, we're gonna wrap this up in about 10 minutes, so let's get it done.
seatbelts in that trailer? I'm surprised they didn't pull you over. How far are you riding the back of that trailer?
No, not far at all.
This is the only highway we crossed. We just had to go to
We have to go to a storage unit, and we're working today.
You pulled up and I was like, man, I used to ride in the back of the truck, but I never rode in the trailer.
Yeah, we drove right in front of fire department. Didn't do nothing.
Yeah. My eyes were. I was looking at him. We were talking. Dude, I got a girlfriend. I ain't staring at no other females.
I'm not messing with you, God.
I don't know about y'all. I was.
Yeah, you're probably less apt to get pulled over for in the back of the truck.
I was a little scared. Last time I rode in the back of that specific truck, we got pulled over, and the guy driving almost got arrested.
You guys are going to all have to lay down in the back.
Yeah, I ain't allowed to. What you say?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to get pulled over, so just be careful.
You have a good day.
Yeah, all right, guys, be safe. Tie yourselves in or something. I don't know what to tell you.
Yes, please, I need to get to my 1,000 subscribers. Whoops. There we go. Alright, we are about to wrap this up, guys. I'm just going to put this stuff away because I can't do this muriatic acid and there's people going in and out, so many people. So I'm going to do the last little bit of pressure washing over here, which I guess I could drag you guys for if I got the battery for it. Let's see if she's going to hold. She's going to hold at 20%. So, alright. And this sprayer, it works really good. There's some of it, it makes it really smooth, and I think the muriatic acid will take the rest of it off. So, alright. Let's go do this last little section over here. I mean, some of these stains have been here for 30 years. Look at this. Some Yahoo's on them all right here. If it's dried up, it comes up pretty good. So I'll probably get all the spots again tomorrow. This thing is battered to death. So you got all your accounts subscribed. Thank you, baby. It was a good day. So far, it was a good day. There are a couple chemicals that I can get to put on this. Sometimes it just batters the whole thing off. You know what I mean? That whole thing, that whole thing. Anyway, if you're a person that throws gum on the ground, don't throw gum on the ground. Put it in the trash, you know. This is good stuff, dude. See that one? It's in there. I don't know. That came right off. This is one of those I scraped off with a chisel. Those that's favorite metals. Rebar pieces sticking out. They're not it's not gum. Screws of the world, yeah. What we learned from tornado today, not to spit my gum on the ground. I mean, it's smooth as can be. I bet the acid will take out the majority of it now. It just doesn't have a chance if the acid can't get in around it. Anyway, this is like water therapy. It's dirty. It's clean. It's dirty. Yeah, the almon's not coming off. It's just a stain, I think. When I can start seeing the rocks to it, then I know I can get the acid down in there around it, cleaning the rest of it off. I mean, that's smooth. Smooth as could be. We gotta move our toy. Spraying soon because I don't want all these customers tracking inside. But when we're done, we'll clean the section between here and there, and then we'll let the rain take care of the rest of it for us. Yeah, I don't know if this thing's gonna come off. Yeah, I can see the rocks through it. I didn't paint him the first time, Mama, and I think that guy moved away. Oh, here, I'll show you. This is the other funny thing. Check this out. Here's our handicap symbol. Bark sensing. But like over there, I don't want to spray that because I'm gonna take the paint off. Take the paint off with the gum. Let's see if I can do it slightly better. Yeah, I know, right? That was a nice little touch Dominic came up with. Oh, we're about to get this stuff finished or not. Oh, I got like 5 more pops in here for the one I just finished. I'll hit this one with this other, so we give it a quick rinse. Grandpa Simpson, I don't know. I get what you're saying, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. Don't throw your gum on the ground, people. Whoa now. Come on through, boss. Yeah, I'm giving it up, guys. It's 5 o'clock. I'm tired of this. There's going to be 100,000 people coming through that front door in just a couple minutes, so hold tight while I wrap this up. Thank you for hanging out and all the thumbs up. We're getting out of here.
Propaganda. Okay, what's the name of that?
Something from the big door or something. Something back there.
Hell, tight as hell.
Yeah.
Try to be
That's what
comfortable.
we're from.
Yeah, I just told him I'd come take pictures.
No, how you been, man? Still working for yourself.
I like to work I work myself.
Good to see you, though, man. Yeah. How James been doing, man?
I'm cutting out of
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's good written, you know.
How you doing? All right, Joe. Good to see you,
All
man.
right, be good, brother. alright. I didn't get. Almost, guys. We just got to roll this hose up.
All right, what else, guys? That's it. It's about to be 5 o'clock, so everybody and their brother is about to come through. Hans Molman. Yeah, Grandpa Simpson is a good idea, but it was, I don't know, he'd be hard to recognize with just the profile. So, all right, let's look at this poll, guys. 21 votes. I know a lot of you have been here before, so thank you. 86 to 14, and that's about what my typical demographic shows up with. But I appreciate all you guys that are returners that just hang out with me during the days, and I have fun hanging out with you guys too. Tomorrow, muriatic acid. I'm going to do the before and after video. What else do I need to do? I don't know. I think it's the end of this week. I've got a time-lapse video to go shoot. Good job today. I yelled at that guy. I felt bad about yelling at that guy. But he turned the water off in the middle of me pressure washing, and it's really bad on your pump. It's made to compress water because it lubricates itself. And anyway, I yelled at him. My bad. But he could have messed up my pump, and then he was like, "You didn't have to yell at me," and I was like, "Dude, you were being inconsiderate shutting off the water, and I'm being gracious letting you use it right now." So I was like, "How much water do you need? Hurry up." But we saw my landscape architect, old work buddy of mine. We learned about how to get gum off of concrete. What else today? Met the lady Jan with the same car as me. That was pretty funny. So anyway, it's the life of a tornado. You don't know what's going to happen, which way it's going to swirl. But I appreciate you guys watching my goofy life. All right, I'm gonna go tomorrow, guys. Maybe not. If I'm out in the work truck, I'll definitely take you guys along with me. I will go get cleaned up and relax. Keep hydrating. Yes, Ma. Just do what Ma says. And thank you guys again. See you again real soon.